This is GBN America. Welcome. I'm Nana Akua. Joining me now is Lee Cohen. Lee Cohen, welcome. Look, we need to talk about it. Apparently, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry they've spent about 54 million or so buying a property in Portugal. This is what we're told. It's reported. I don't know whether it's true, but I suspect they're in anticipation of a Donald Trump win. And now he has. He may well open that visa debacle.
Well, Nana, it sure seems like divine justice or karma that the fortunes of the Sussexes have taken such a turn over the past year. You know, bad behavior and bad judgment have been catching up with them. Now with Donald Trump's historic landmark landslide last week, I imagine there have been some sleepless nights in Montecito. But Nana, whether it's Portugal, Canada, Montecito, or Frogmore, wherever the Sussexes drop anchor, they seem to wear out their welcome. I don't know that this will be Donald Trump's priority. Is the first thing he concentrates on is Harry's visa, but certainly it should give cause for some anxiety over in Montecito.
Because he has criticised Harry for what he calls betraying the Queen, and and apparently when his son said though, "Oh, don't bother with them. There's no point bothering with them." I think he should bother with them.
Well, what's interesting is that back in 2021, I was a lonely man on an island over here in the United States when I started writing critically of the Sussexes. But now it seems that everybody has jumped on the bandwagon. From the Hollywood Reporter calling Meghan a dictator in high heels, Tina Brown's gloves off assassination of Meghan's judgment. Now we have the next president of the United States, his son, giving his damning assessment of the entitled narcissistic self-promoter who, it seems now everyone openly criticizes. So, while he said he's not worried about them, President Trump doesn't forget these slights.
No. So what do you think? Do you think he will do something about it?
Do I think he will? It's unclear. I mean, he's certainly got a lot to contend with, what with Iran, China, and certainly Ukraine. So Meghan and Harry might not be Trump's priority, but the fact that the president's son has even commented on this shows that it's on his mind.
Well, this is the thing, and apparently Harry is unlikely as well to attend the annual National Service of Remembrance at the St. Arthur again. That's according to some of the reports. He's not really been included anywhere, is he?
Well, as we all know, Harry no longer has official duties such as attending events at the cenotaph. He and his wife did, however, release a video last week about and it wasn't specifically anything to do with Remembrance Day, but it was about the dangers of digital harm for children. And in it, they were both wearing poppies. And when I saw that, Nana, I immediately made a post on Twitter that actually went viral, expressing that it makes one nauseous to see Meghan Markle wearing the poppy commemorating the noble dead of the nation she has so disrespected. And apparently a lot of people agree. It's really unlikely that Harry is going to be able to participate in these, central events of the royal family going forward. And it's a pity for him, although he created his own path here. He stepped down in 2020. He gave up his honorary military titles and the right to wear a uniform. But so, it's conceivable he could still appear, just not in uniform. However, as you and I both know, the tension that Harry and his wife created with other members of the royal family make his future presence at events like this very unlikely.
When do you think the real sort of mainstream media turning point was? Do you think it was the cancer diagnoses at the beginning of this year, which William had said that this year has been the most difficult year of his life? But do you think that that was the sort of turning point where people thought, hold on a minute, why are you launching jam?
Well, there have been so many episodes; it's hard to pinpoint. Certainly, I think the main trigger, I think, for Harry and Meghan losing their popularity was, his revelations in the book Spare, which everyone, including we just talked about Eric Trump, he made reference to this, and President Trump, that what they feel is unforgivable is Harry's attacks and betrayals of his family, and that's felt by Brits, Americans as well as Brits.
Yeah, it's shocking that he thought that that would work and that people would go, oh, poor you. We didn't. And I think the other side is that Meghan still has yet to see her father, who is sick. And, it's just, you can't then pretend to be caring and loving and giving when you're not even prepared to see somebody who gave you life to see if they're okay.
Something else I think that's interesting in America and very telling is that here, Harry's connection with military causes, received a devastating blow last summer. And you and I talked about this on an earlier show when his involvement with fallen Army hero Pat Tillman's award was denounced. Harry's involvement was denounced by the late hero's mother and thousands of American people who find Harry too divisive and controversial in connection with the disrespect he has shown his family and his conduct since he moved to the United States. So it's definitely felt, Nana, on both sides of the Atlantic in connection with military as well as other issues.
Yeah, I think all over the world people are just, that's not right. You can't be doing that. What about the 76th birthday? King Charles is going to open the first 2 coronation food hubs, making this the first anniversary of the Coronation Food Initiative, which is quite something. I mean, King Charles is very, he's very good, isn't he?
He is indeed. And, my feeling is that King Charles using his birthday as an occasion to shine a light on a worthy cause that is important to him truly shows his deep commitment. And, as I said, this is a cause important to him. He's not just playing to the limelight in the way that Meghan Markle does. And this is certainly not a laudable way to spend his birthday. But perhaps while we're on the subject of food production, it might be a good occasion to speak up for UK farmers who are under siege by the Labour government and its budget. They're the backbone, after all, of food production and under immediate threat.
Yeah, well, I'd like to hear King Charles speak about that, but obviously we have a thing with our monarchy. They're not supposed to get involved in political things, and that would be seen as political. Although if King Charles talks about climate and he's very passionate about it, which he does often get involved in that, and I think on this occasion I'd be happy if he got involved with providing food for the nation, because I don't think it's down to one government to change the whole outlook for the entire country in that way and without our consent. But Lee Cohen, thank you so much. Such a pleasure to talk to you as ever. Thank you.
Thank you.